The coronavirus pandemic has caused many high school graduations and completions to be replaced with virtual, drive-in, and other alternative ceremonies. And so, the tradition of addressing their message to their parents and classmates at huge moment in their young lives is a little different this year. This day is the 6th moving up ceremony of Galingon National High School. This year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. This is the first time that this institution held its completion virtually. To start with, let us all stand for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and doxology to be played by the multimedia.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Quality morning to all of us. At this juncture, let us listen to the welcome address to be given by the honored completer, Ms. Grizel Ann Ibaw.
To my friends, family, classmates, teachers, and administration, I'd like to welcome you all to our moving up ceremony and thank you all for being here. This ceremony is both a celebration of what we have accomplished and a challenge for us to strive for even greater heights. I, myself, have witnessed my own growth through these past 4 years and have no intention of seeing that progression come to an end. To my fellow classmates and friends, I want to congratulate you all for striving hard in the 4 years of studying as a junior high school. Thank you for all the memories we shared. As we separated and continue our journey, we should always remember that we should not give up. Whatever the problem is, we should seek help to God to guide us and to the people who are there to support us. To the teachers, thank you for the knowledge you shared to us. Thank you for being an amazing mentors. I will not forget all of you for being a kind and a patient teachers. Thank you also to the parents who are there giving us their full supports. Thank you for sending us to school and let us build our own future. I realize that I've grown more than I thought. Now that I know I can, I will never stop growing as a person and as I move on to the next stage of my life. I challenge you all who are listening to me to do the same, to keep growing and see just how far life can take you. I do hope that in the near future, we can all see each other again with a smile and clothes of success. So keep chasing your dreams. Thank you and God bless us all.
At this point, let us have the presentation of candidates for completion by our school head, Mr. Ruben C. Dondoyano.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Department of Education, I have the honor to present to you the 69 completers, of whom 35 are male and 34 are female for school year 2020-2021.
Next is the confirmation of the completers by our very own Public Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Liza R. Tabilon.
Candidates, you have been proudly presented and recommended by your school head for moving up after you have successfully completed all the requirements of the curriculum as prescribed under the K-12 Basic Education Program of the Department of Education. And so by virtue of power vested upon me as Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division of Zamboanga del Norte, I hereby confirm you completers in junior high school for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations.
At this moment, let us hear the graduation messages from the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Liza R. Tabilon, from our Regional Director, Dr. Isabelita M. Bores, and from the Department of Education Secretary, Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Buenos dias a todos. Good morning, everyone. From the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the regional office, let me greet each and every one of you with this felicitation. Happy graduation. There are three persons whom we dedicate this event. First and foremost, your parents. They have given you so much love and understanding, even at this pandemic time. If there is that group of persons who are very happy for this accomplishment that you have in this COVID pandemic time, it's your parents. Despite the problems of limited access to an online modality of learning, they have given the necessary support, especially financial support. Even for those who cannot afford, parents have gone out of their way just to help you out. And through the years, from the beginning of your schooling, our parents, your parents, have always been there. In fact, in a classical way of saying, you have never become one without your parents. What you are today, it's all because of your parents. And so to the parents who are attending also the virtual graduation exercises, let me thank you and let me congratulate all of you for having done your best as parents. After all, the real jewels in our family are our children. What they have achieved today is actually a big one to reckon with, and that would be an accomplishment also for us as parents. The second group that we should acknowledge and give accolade is the group of our teachers. And so to our teachers, to your teachers, let me also congratulate and be grateful for that untiring support that you have given in this very challenging COVID pandemic time. We have limited resources, we have limited time and space, but you are true to the work of a teacher. Actually, the theme of strengthening quality education despite this COVID pandemic time rests on the shoulders of our teachers. And so we have tested you for your resilience, for your perseverance, and for your remarkable competency, especially in matters of adjusting the learning resources. And so to our teachers, again, DepEd Region 9 is very grateful for all the sacrifices that you have extended. In the parlance of the theme of our 123rd Philippine Independence Day, you have become our heroes because despite the time and the space, you continuously pursue the delivery of the self-learning modules or the so-called blended learning modality. And the last group, of course, is your very own selves, coupled with the support of our local government units, especially also the school administrators. Let me congratulate and thank all of you, especially the principals, who have done a lot of things just to install and implement the basic learning continuity plan that we have installed for all our schools, even the private schools. And so today is a day of what we call a day of happiness, whether we like it or not. Let's all be cheerful that finally we have reached the end part, the finale of your learning for this school year, 2020-2021. Of course, we all know that this has been a very unique experience, having adapted the so-called SLM, the self-learning modules, as a way of getting insights, knowledge, and developing our skills. There are a lot of problems that come our way, especially as we comply with the IATF health protocols, especially that there are a lot of restrictions in the part of our learners. But in totality, we've been true to our mantra that learning must continue. This has been the clamor of our secretary, that learning must continue. And so we did prove to ourselves and to the community that learning has continuously been pursued by all of us. And so for Gen X, Gen Y, the millennials, and your group, Gen Z, we really are very appreciative of that kind of effort that you have extended. There were cases that you have started to stop and be tempted to drop out, but because of the persistence of your parents, the dedication and the commitment of our school administrators and teachers, finally you decided that you should also continue. Indeed, you have continued. Thus, your graduation exercises today. And so to all of you, our warm congratulations and felicitations for having done a good job. And so to class 2021, a unique class of COVID era, may you have a positive outlook after these graduation exercises as we welcome the next school year and as you welcome also the next set of challenges for your next ladder, next journey, as you want to put yourselves in that challenging part of educating yourselves and feeling accomplished, eventually being part of nation building. So to all of you, congratulations. To all of you who have proven that you are still very strong in mind and in spirit with a strong commitment to pursue quality education. Again, congratulations. Muchísimas gracias. Hasta la vista.
Congratulations and well wishes to all our 2021 completers and graduates in all the public and private learning institutions of the province of Zamboanga del Norte. Completing your academic milieu is a great accomplishment and should be celebrated. This year has been like no other, and your dedication and fortitude during this pandemic is much to be admired because the class of 2021 is the class that endured the most challenging of years, which you courageously persevered. You have accomplished so much while navigating the challenges of the new normal. Your hard work and resilience have been impressive, which concretized this year's graduation theme, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic. In those days that you have been placed under the shelter of your homes and care and facilitation of your parents, while learning independently through modules or through other modalities, many have become your champions and worked incessantly to ensure that education will continue for you. Seeing you graduate today is so assuring and fulfilling for your teachers, families, friends, local and national leaders, and other stakeholders. Your support groups have exemplified a nurturing leadership and have collaborated to surmount overall challenges during the chaotic time to provide for you the much needed resources that will enable you to realize your dreams, knowing that your dreams serve as your driving force to succeed in life. Yet dreams can only be meaningful when in it are embedded the dedication and commitment, a power that lead and power you to translate dreams into realities, the reconciling of intentions with actions to translate dreams into positive outcomes, the energizing of self with good vibes through prayer, empowering, encouraging, and inspiring surrounding, the anchoring of pride and confidence, and ensuring to be clothed with a grace born out of modesty and humbleness amidst successes and triumphs. The motivating and influencing others, which elucidates leading and empowering people, and serving God through His people that multiplies and spreads widely the gifts and talents as your important treasures and blessings. Graduates, we adults who have come ahead in life have already committed and dedicated our plans, actions, and resources, hopefully, to make abound the opportunities for you. On this special day commences your journey to another phase of your endeavor in life. You take on a more challenging role to play, and as you traverse the path, it is our prayer that your perseverance and strength carry you through all difficulties and adversities. We will be with you along the way and are already excited to see the positive changes that you will be making in the world we live in. Mabuhay and God bless, Class of 2021.
At this juncture is the distribution of completion certificates to the completers. Balanay Crisan Joy P. with honors. Ibao Rizal Ann with honors. Gimon Jeza Marie P. with honors. Abiwela Selmar. Bahian Jandel M. Blanco Norman James M. Cansancio Emmanuel J. Caracol Rico Jr. M. Discaliar John Ray P. Garupil Jefter A. Gomez Francis Jerome J. Gulilat Mark Justin S. Handumon Bryson Dex J. Lipande James C. Lumulho Dexter L. Mag-Usara Giovanni S. Manzanades Felijun P. Mulato Ariel B. Muscay RC B. Muscay Rinaldo B. Pakatang Gardson H. Paglalunan Mark Aaron I. Ilayo Jonathan E. Ponce Eric Cedric Von R. Riquilio Mark E. Romano Marvelon R. Saripada John J. R. Tabiliran James T. Tagapan Roji T. Tanyo Sansay. Tanyo Shembron T. Torino Real V. Tuturan Jomar A. Umbahino James T. Villeta Kemhar T. Villanueva Kevin C. Yutok Christopher Paul E. Balmoria Laila M. Bansagon Giselle P. Banse Karen E. Bation Jens Littrell Queen T. Kamahalan Angeline P. Casimiro Princess Althea B. De la Peña Nelin. Jonaldo Laika May O. Jonaldo Rizel L. Jong-an Lyra May B. Ibaw Moni T. Iguugan Chrissy J. Gahuman Erika P. Harayo Rikami J. Lagang Fia Jane S. Mag-usara Jusel S. Manzanades Angel P. Manzanades Harjeline. Mintawan Roselyn O. Ornopia Kimberly S. Pakulba Roselyn A. Paglinawan China E. Ponce Mary Grace M. Ripolio Melissa S. Romano Marilyn R. Sa Flor Ivy R. Silaga Chai Chai N. Sumula Joshua B. Tabiliran Elzen C. Villeta Kimberly T. Villanueva Vivian C. Yutok Mary Jane E. This time, let us hear the words of gratitude by one of the honored completer, Miss Jessa Marie P. Gimon.
To me, graduation to receive a junior high school diploma is a dream come true and a significant milestone for us students to proceed to the senior high school level that paves the way for us to pursue the higher education in the future. At the outset, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Galingon National High School administrative staff, our beloved school head, Mr. Ruben C. Dundiano, to all the teachers, my classmates and schoolmates, my family, my friends, and above all, to our Lord God Almighty, who despite the global health crisis we are facing now, we remain stronger than before by keeping the faith that nothing is impossible with God. My fellow graduates, our dear mentors, parents, visitors, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Life has its ups and downs, as there is sadness after happiness, weakening after denomination, and economic recession after economic progress. Who would think that the whole world, despite of different countries, economic development, and world leaders, strong leadership, are threatened by today's deadly COVID-19 virus? Who would expect that for so many years we freely roam around by going to public places, riding buses with all the comforts, and dining happily with our families and friends closely anywhere? Or if given a chance at Jollibee or McDo, now uncomfortably wearing our face shields and face masks, we strictly observe social distancing from one another? Who was the wild guess that for many, many years we freely attend classes face to face in the classrooms? Now we cannot even see personally our teachers, but we tried hardly to learn the lessons and learning activities by doing it in our modules. No one and nobody has expected this global pandemic ever. Because we strongly believe the world is such a beautiful place to live in, only to find out it has many threats. However, despite of this, we managed to adjust and to survive against this global health crisis. And thanks God, for 1 year and a half, we remain stronger as ever. Had we not been strong and positive to fight against COVID-19, we would not be able to finish the junior high school academic level and have this diploma. Our achievement today shows how tough and resilient are we against the coronavirus. As the young citizens of the world, we shall never stop aiming to achieve a good and quality education as our weapon against poverty. The coronavirus can never stop us from achieving our dreams to become future professionals and degree holders in the society. As a matter of fact, the government is now helping the people to be free from these diseases. Let us fight against COVID-19 and let us continue to pursue education for academic and professional growth as preparation of our future. Let this pandemic a great challenge to us. It can never stop us from fulfilling our dreams to become successful professionals few years from now. For it is in education that we can obtain and improve our knowledge and wisdom about life and its challenges. It is in education that we can find better jobs and improve our way of living or economic status in life. Through education, we can grow as disciplined and virtuous individuals. And we can become morally and socially developed human beings. And above all, become useful citizens of the country. As Barack Obama put it, and I quote, "Education saves the citizens again from poverty." And Rizal said, "The young generation is responsible for the country's social and economic prosperity." Again, let me acknowledge the efforts and sacrifices of our teachers.
Quality morning to all of us. This part is very important. It is because the honored guest is invited to talk about specific topics that will benefit both your studies and your mindset. Our honored guest was born on April 12, 1987 at Galingon, Tampilisan, Zamboanga del Norte. He was the eldest among the siblings. He graduated his elementary at Galingon Elementary School as class salutatorian. His secondary at Tampilisan National High School, Galingon Annex, as class valedictorian. His tertiary at Jose Rizal Memorial State College, Tampilisan Campus, with the degree of Bachelor of Secondary Education, who specialized mathematics and received Academic Excellence Award. He also finished his Master of Arts at St. Vincent's College, Dipolog City. He was also a card holder of Master of Arts in Mathematics at Western Mindanao State University Main Campus, Zamboanga City. After achieving those achievements, he worked as a substitute college instructor at Jose Rizal Memorial State College on 2009, a school board teacher at Galingon National High School in the year 2009 to 2012. Luckily, in the year 2012, he was hired at Department of Education as Teacher 1. And after that, in the year 2018, he was promoted as Teacher 3 and also reclassed as Secondary School Head Teacher 1. Recently, he was designated as School Officer in Charge at Tampilisan National High School, Molos Extension. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker for today's completion, a friend to everyone and like a brother to his co-teachers, none other than Sir Johnny D. Bagalanon. A round of applause for him.
According to Abraham Lincoln, the best way to protect our future is to create it. It means we are the manager, initiator, and the pilot of our own life. With this, we have the potential to follow the right path in order to achieve our goals in life and to reach the highest peak of our satisfaction. Equality morning to each and everyone, most especially to the pillars of the Department of Education, Division of Zamboanga del Norte. To the Public Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Liza Artabilon. To the Public Schools District Supervisor of Tampilisan 2 District, Dr. Elda L. Evangelista. The School Head of Galingon National High School, Mr. Ruben C. Dunduyano. Faculty and staff, stakeholders, their parents, and of course to our valued completers, all of the individuals who have viewed these platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, a splendid morning to all. Today marks another memorable and unforgettable moment of Galingon National High School as it is having its 6th Moving Up ceremony with the theme, Strengthening Quality Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. Our situation, experience, and scenario nowadays is much challenging, wherein all of us are facing the battle which we do not know where's the camp of our enemy. During this time of pandemic, it is really hard to the learner's side to directly adapt the new trend and mechanics of achieving their every ambitions. Learners encountered a huge of adjustment wherein they will just stay at home to continue their study. And with this, we are glad to express our deepest gratitude to the Department of Education in finding ways and means to continue educating every learners through Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan or the BELCP. To the completers of Galingon National High School, school year 2020-2021, first and foremost, congratulations. I am congratulating you all, not because you had been completed your junior high school, but congratulations because despite of this pandemic, you made it. Yes, you made it. You really fight and strive all the struggles and challenges during this school year. As your guest speaker, I would like to inculcate to your every young minds that we can do nothing rather than to adapt, adjust, and embrace the change that we may encounter every now and then. Just believe, survive, and be happy of what you have. Be contented and just do best always. To the teachers of Galingon National High School, you really deserve a million of thumbs up. Congratulations and just continue educating our learners. So hi, Galingonians! Thank you and stay safe always.
At this point is the singing of Moving Up song to be played by the multimedia.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You're capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel in every circumstance. Work on yourself daily. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. You have to believe in yourself. You don't have to hide anything. You can be your true self. Don't need to follow society. Never forget that you're blessed. Give thanks for everything. Even the hard times will turn out to be blessings. No matter how you feel, you can learn from your pain. It's there to make you great. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you.
To end the program, may I call on Ms. Crisanjoy P. Balanay to give her closing remarks.
My greetings to our School Division Superintendent, Madam Maria Lisa Artabilon, Assistant School Division Superintendent, Dr. Judith A. Ramagera, and Dr. Maria Judeline J. Ramos, Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Elda Lagari Evangelista, School Administrator, Sir Ruben Diliano, teachers, dear parents, my co-graduating pupils, this school year 2020-2021, good day to all. As we reach the end of this program, I would like to extend my greatest gratitude for all the people behind this virtual celebration. This moment is another milestone in my educational life, completing junior high. There's so many reasons to be sad and leaving this school that has taught me so much. I have not only learned to speak English, embroidered my vocabulary, but I have also learned a lot from the daily lessons, the activities, and most of all, the experiences that I've been through. We will not be able to reach this stage without the people who helped us and who, without any reservations and expecting nothing in return, guided us in our quest for knowledge. To our dear teachers, we promise to live by the ideals of our school and that ideals burn always in our hearts. Thank you for teaching us not only the lesson in the book, but also taught us lesson in real life. We are very much thankful to all of you. I want to thank Sir Ruben Dondoyano for all the wonderful years here at Galingon National High School. You all have made our stay a remarkable one. I want to thank my parents for their never-ending love, support, and hard work. I owe my success to you. To all my friends and classmates, thank you for the memories that I will always cherish, and to everyone that has been part of my journey. Let's move on to senior high with positivity and enthusiasm and with confidence, knowing that we have been well prepared. Without much ado, I officially close this virtual celebration. Congratulations to us Grayton competitors. God bless to the next stage of our educational life and keep safe, everyone.
That's all for the program. Thank you everyone for watching. Be safe and God bless us all.